Yo, everybody, today we're doing part 4 versus the Steelers versing all teams. Same as last time, 7 minutes each game. And yeah, that's basically all I gotta tell you guys. Next screen that I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take on. I don't know. I don't know. I'm doing I'm not pushing back on school. I just got the 1 year membership. Uber, Uber.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this...
Thank you, Larry. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State and Mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Dallas Cowboys. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And here come the Pittsburgh Steelers, fresh off a win on Thanksgiving in Week 12 over Indianapolis. Big Ben threw 3 touchdown passes. Last 3 games against the Colts, 13 TDs, no interceptions. Pretty good.
Pretty good.
Excellent.
I mean,
something.
When he sees the Colts, I mean, he just lights up in a big smile, and his confidence level goes to absolutely new heights. But what he did in this last ball game set the tone for his...
I don't know if I'm going to win this one. I won the last one. So we're 1 and 2 right now.
Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player, you threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe you're going to be right. And when it comes back the other way, you have to regroup.
It's a gain of 9 yards. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. We're still in search of the 1st down after that last completion.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
I always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just 3rd and inches. No reason to dance around in the backfield and try and break off a bigger play. Just go pick up the 1st down, and that's exactly what he did.
And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, on that play, the expression, don't blink, you might miss something, certainly applied. That was fast. Defense diagnosed the play, and it was over in a heartbeat.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. And when you're running the football, one thing you don't want to see is a big boy coming up there and swallow you whole in those D tackles and nose tackles.
No, you're actually counting on your big boys to protect you from them. But on that play, the defensive tackle had the leverage, and he won the battle. No gain, correct?
No gain. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. So here we go, 1st and 10 now.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Tackle made there by Justin Durant. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. On 2nd down, Roethlisberger. This will be caught at the 2. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. And connection number 1 there on the game, Roethlisberger to Boney Tony. Antonio Brown, that's what his high school teammates used to call it.
I wonder what they would call him now.
More muscular. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
Offside. Defense.
Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Now it's Lucky Whitehead on the return. And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line. And now the offense for the Dallas Cowboys coming on, led by Dak Prescott. They continue to roll and win on Thanksgiving over Washington. And I know in our household that game delayed the start of Thanksgiving dinner. And Dak Prescott, 1 touchdown passing, another on the ground in that game.
I like your household. I want to hang out with you next Thanksgiving. I'm down with that. Hey, if we're going to delay it to watch some ball, I'm all for it. But here's the thing about Prescott for me. The numbers were fine, but let's go behind the numbers and just watch the poise that he plays with. Stays within himself. Maybe things aren't going perfectly, but at the end of the game, he stays unruffled and makes plays to win.
Dez Bryant, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. He completes it to Bryant. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for the 1st down. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
And he's certainly not a guy that drops that football very often.
Indeed, because that's a bit of a surprise. I know he's in the middle of some traffic, and people, bodies all around him, but he usually has the focus to haul that one in. There are a good number of coaches at any time they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was batted down.
Prescott to throw it, eluding the pressure right. On the run, that's caught inside the 20. A big play here for Dallas. 53 yards.
Well, they just treated 3rd and long as simply an opportunity to make an even bigger play. Normally, you're just trying to pick up the 1st down and you know where the sticks are. They took this thing way downfield. Confidence in the receivers to go up and make a play, even with defenders around them.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. They had a great read there from his free safety position. And, Charles, you know with those guys, it's all about their eyes. They have to be laser focused.
Yeah, I had to fake my way through it when I was playing, but now I can see exactly what they're doing. And on that play, he obviously had no presence to feel like he's being pushed for a pass. And without that, that allowed him to get up to the line of scrimmage and hold him to no gain.
The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. 3rd and short yardage, Prescott. And this is going to be incomplete. Sitting alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, as it is Cowboy football to begin quarter number 2. They are, however, facing a 4th down situation. And the first play will be a field goal try. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And that is going to be no good. He pushed it wide to the right. So we've seen these be tricky from time to time. You know, you've almost got to cut the ball to make it go through. And this time he cut it a little too much, and he sliced it.
Yeah, and he'll tell you, no excuses on this one. It's a kick every NFL kicker should be able to make in his sleep. But your word was definitely correct. He sliced that one, and he'll miss it wide to the right.
Antonio Brown, kiss him goodbye.
And Antonio Brown.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Antonio Brown, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Steelers get the quick strike touchdown. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism...
What's up? You got your mic?
No, I just found some old earbuds, and I was messing with the settings, and they started working.
And it worked really well for them.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
It says,
This
hold
is
up,
fielded at the goal line. A little 3-6
Ultimate Team? The hell is Ultimate
and out
Team
of that
UFC?
return here, he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
I'm just coming to. Well,
Now the Cowboys offense
Who you gonna
heads
pick?
back onto the field.
It gives me a
They
what's
had
called an
compiled
opening
a pretty
fight.
long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it
I
ended
just
with no
been keeping
points
it a
after
fight.
this field goal.
And that can
Oh,
hurt the
you're gonna do
psyche
that?
of a team because as
It
they
just
drove
showed me it.
downfield,
I just
you know
pressed
you're
the
never
start and I
supposed to count
accepted
points
this.
in your mind
Even
until they
just
go up on
started.
the board. Well, let's face it, we've been there, we've seen teams before.
I
They
do
were
have to fight
counting on
first,
those
don't I?
points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
I'm gonna go see what's in the heavy.
Throwing. Prescott.
Let's go.
Finds his target,
Terrence
Terrence
Williams all the way
Williams.
down.
The 20. Touchdown, Cowboys.
When you got smacked when you played, you get
75 yards. And the
You got
Cowboys
smacked
are
when you
able
played
to
good.
show off their quick strike ability. Good
Big
pass, clean
quick
catch, and a
silver.
house
Good
call
guy
there on the
named
fly
that.
route.
And not that much room to operate. So that tells you about his acceleration. We always talk about being able to go from 0 to 60 real fast. It took him less time than that to get to top speed and complete that play.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
I'm coming, dude.
This is fielded at the goal line.
Alright. I invited you. Did
And
you
it's
get
a
it?
pretty good return
I
here
can
as he'll
pick
get it
fight
up to
from
the
the second.
29-yard line.
Oh, you here? Who you gonna pick?
Out comes the Steeler
Oh, we
offense
can
now,
do-
ready
we
to
can
see
do-
what they can do here.
That's right.
And last time the formula was pretty
Yeah,
simple.
but-
One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
Yeah,
And
you
that's
pick
exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether
I
it's on
wonder
your
if
grease
it's
board,
in
right
the-
in your playbook,
in
one
the-
play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. Second down following the run.
Get it, dude.
Now Roethlisberger to throw on second down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
Defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
Don't let it get
Like that,
control you.
running back usually a good spot to go with the football.
Without a doubt, because he's
Don't
right on your
hit the wrong.
sideline or he's near you. So you're able to just
Yeah,
get
Don,
it to him
the
easily.
Cowboys
And once he
win.
gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
What
No
up,
matter
what
what
up,
defense
what
is called versus a running play, linebackers are telling the defensive guys up front, you take care of the offensive line, keep us up
I gotta
covered,
remember
let
this.
us run to the ball, we'll make big plays. Well, that paid off there. All the guys up
How do I
front,
guard
the
myself?
big fellas,
No.
they controlled the five
Hold
offensive
up, hold up, hold up, hold up,
linemen.
hold up.
That allowed the linebackers to
Oh,
see
no,
the
don't need
openings,
to hold.
sprint
I'm
through the
about to
gap,
break it.
and snuff that play out in a hurry.
Hold up, how do I hold my
Fake
hand
to
there?
Bell. Now it's Roethlisberger.
Oh, the taunt button on WWE.
And he's got Rodgers. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They give him
What is it,
27
L2 or R2?
yards on the third down conversion.
side
After that
defense.
big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels.
Up
Yeah, when I
defense.
see passes like that, I'm reminded of something you and I talked about
Other
yesterday.
side
Big
defense.
Ben was a wide
I just-
receiver in high school, sitting behind the coach's son, and then he finally got that opportunity. I think he's made the most of it.
It's always the coach's son, isn't it? But you know where it helps him? When he looks downfield, he knows what the receivers are going to do. He actually has wide receivers' eyes when he's throwing the ball. Now, that was pretty. They
There you go.
executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. 5 yards on the pickup. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. His pass caught at the 4. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up first and goal.
R1 to guard.
There's no doubt about it. That's just one of the best connections in the league. Big Ben throwing it to Antonio Brown.
Oh, Darren's one of the grappling moves.
Such a player. A low-round draft pick. But you
I don't
can't
do
beat
none of
his
those grappling
determination
shit. I don't know how to do it.
And Big Ben welcomes that.
And Big Ben won a Super Bowl 23,
I
youngest
don't know how
ever
to
to
guard
do so.
myself
He's
in
never looked back. And the 8th play on this drive
It's
coming
the
up.
same way like
After
how
all
you
the
grab.
preparation, all the practice,
I'm
a
pretty
play
good.
like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it.
I'm not gonna press nothing. I'm gonna let you it up.
A big-time drop.
Calling a gain of 2 as they're knocking on the door now. 3rd and goal.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. We're back to Arlington right after this timeout. Defense may be thinking pass. They come out in the nickel on 3rd and goal. They'll try and run it in with Bell. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown.
Wait, did you know that Conor McGregor,
Le'Veon
what's it called?
Bell with
He
his
can
second
jump off the
touchdown
cage
in this first
in
half.
Superman
And the
punch.
Steelers are going to add on to their lead. Not a bad start for him.
My
2
guy
drives
can't
for
do
the
that. He
offense,
needs
2
elbows.
rushing TDs.
Almost like he's in the percussion section.
I should have
in the
just let
band,
him
isn't it?
go.
Got a little
Man.
oomph, right? Got a
I
little
just
crash,
messed
got a
it
little
up.
bang. He's got it all as he gets to the end zone. Second rushing touchdown, as you
You
noted,
can't
on 2
restart it?
drives. He's off to a
I can
terrific
restart it.
start.
Okay, you ready? Wait for it.
Let's start it.
But
Yeah, I don't think he can lose now. Oh, I have to quit.
this is fielded at the goal line.
That
He's
one's
up past
strange.
the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's quick heavyweight.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive. But they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern, though, because
Light heavyweight or
This
big
one is down
heavyweight?
he goes.
Heavyweight.
Ryan
Big heavyweight.
Shazier coming hard from that linebacker spot. He drops him for a loss of 11. A rookie QB struggling, gets thrown down to the ground there. But, you know, maybe this game, it's not over yet, but maybe this game can be a learning experience for him.
so many different things that he has to pick up on. When does
This Quick Silver looks like freaking the ugliest Big Khali.
I know, big. Wait, why is he move big?
41 yards. A great job pulling that one in from
Oh,
a
you're
guy, as
John
we know,
Jones.
who can really blaze. He's got a
I
lot
thought
of
it was
speed.
Mike
And that
Tyson.
speed can work for him so many different ways.
Okay.
Sometimes he just takes off and
I think I
goes,
know
just
how
runs
to play
past
this,
people.
so.
Wait, Garrett
Sometimes you
Garrett
get
has
people
Mike
to back
Tyson.
off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches.
But I
Right?
make
Sometimes you have to
them.
go and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after
No one
plays.
can compete with
But the
John
kind of
Jones
numbers he's
directly.
putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
One-handed catch.
Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the gloves.
I guess so, bro. I'm gonna do this every
One-handed
time.
catches. That was
I'm
great.
gonna
And
lose.
they're fun. They're becoming a little more ho-hum right there.
Hold L2 at the start of the match to touch gloves with your opponent. Alright, let's hold L2. In the start of the match. Touch gloves.
Let's go, boy. There's a boy on the spot. On the spot.
Dez Bryant, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys draw a bit closer.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter or...
Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run
You
for
gotta
it.
finish
And he is not going to get
Hey,
in
have you
here.
ever blocked
So
the
the
punt?
decision to go for two does
Hold
not
L2.
pay off.
Yeah.
Huh?
As they're unable to cut
Hold
any
L2,
further
yeah.
into their deficit.
Have I ever blocked the
Let me go ahead
punt?
and show my age a little
Yeah.
bit.
Yeah.
I liked it when they would fake it from the
Oh
3-yard
my
line,
God,
right?
I've
When you'd
never
line up,
seen this
go
do
Look at
ahead
his feet.
and-
Hold on.
oh,
Let's see
there's
the
a
feet
fake, and
size.
he's gonna get two.
Let's stand
That's
close to each
great.
other.
Gage.
But from the 15,
Oh my
the
God.
risk reward, it's just not
Okay.
there.
It's so risky to get 15 yards
Uh,
on a fake.
I
You see the
blocked
result right
3
there.
punts
Yeah, I
in
know
a
these
row
young whippersnappers
in
are trying to
one
do different things in this game, but
You gotta
still
roll
gotta do it
the ring over
reliable.
like
Kick the
backwards.
ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
And a short kick, taking it
It's
about the
easy to punt.
16.
It's easy to block.
And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
Because they like make
Here
them
comes Ben
overrated fast.
Roethlisberger and the Steeler offense back onto the field.
Like
He's
they're way
played a
too
pretty
fast.
clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more
punches so
before
slow.
this game finishes.
I'm low on
Right now,
stamina.
he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot. Maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the second quarter.
Once I get used to the ground, I'm
Into
just
the
gonna
end
leave
zone.
it.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Sammy Coates as the first half is winding down. And the Steelers get the quick strike touchdown. And now
Oh, I just walked a cut right now.
the defense has it.
Oh,
and
no.
he's free going down the left
Oh,
side.
right
It's a foot race. 30,
See how big his foot
20,
actually is.
10.
He rocked
He will
him with
make
money.
it into the end zone. He's in for
How come I
2
only get 2
points.
points?
And how about that for a turnaround prior to halftime?
You can't make a touchdown off a field goal block.
Huh?
You can't make a touchdown off a field goal block.
I just did. I blocked the field goal, picked it up, and ran to the touchdown.
It's an extra point attempt. It just count as missed.
Ooh, and I get the ball back.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Ooh. Ooh.
This is fielded at
My
the
fault,
goal
my fault.
line. Oh, nice move. Muscles
Ooh,
him
break some
off.
tackles. Break some tackles. Break some
He's
tackles.
got the lane.
100
and
yards.
there
Look
he
at that. Now I
goes.
get it.
And he finally goes
Oh,
out of bounds.
ooh,
So he
ooh.
couldn't take it. All right,
You're right
hang
on
on
that.
here to
I'm
jump
on
over halftime. Just let the system and graphics catch
Oh
up.
my god, it's so slow.
Okay, all set. Third quarter now.
Ricky did
Whitehead, the return. And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
Oh, I'm lagging.
Out come the Cowboys now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half.
It just told me how to
Pretty
do
big
it. so I just
deficit,
did it.
though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually
Ooh, that
is.
one rape
I don't
shoot.
want to create more hype than what is there.
Look at the
This is
shoot,
what
bro.
we're
That's looking
doing
fat.
now. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays
Not
to start
fatter
the
like
than
game.
my
you,
A
feet.
lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're
He's ugly,
scripting
though. Look at
something
his
that they
face.
expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is
That's how he raised it.
And it's knocked away and incomplete. The Cowboys' all-time receptions leader,
There's a squirrel.
Jason
Dude,
I
is,
keep on
is,
doing that.
is
intended
this
target,
peak better
and
than
it's
mine?
third and short.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field that's popped up in the
I don't
air,
know.
I expect someone to catch
Yeah,
it, no matter
yeah.
whether it's offense or defense, because there's
That's why I call him
usually a
Bigfoot.
great amount of bodies in that part of
That's
the
why
field.
Bigfoot is
In
such
this
a big,
case,
not just
no
fat.
one came up with it.
That's his name, Zane.
Definitely.
The lone receiver left. Prescott. And he's got his man. It's Escobar.
Bro, please
And he'll
help
be
me.
taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route
Yeah,
in
Rocky,
the NFL
yeah.
there. Just find the soft spot,
Le'Veon
find
Bell,
the dead
what's up,
zone,
dude?
and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
Stepping up, he'll try and run. And he's brought down. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock is going off in your head, it's time to go.
With
Tuck it
more?
and get all you can.
Ooh, you got lucky with that block.
Prescott looks to throw on first. Flush to his right. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Terrence Williams that time. And now it's second down.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the
Oh,
ball's
he would've
almost
been
there,
so
and then
nasty.
someone sneaks a
I
hand
just
or
keep
two
him in
in
that.
and bats it away.
So the incomplete pass brings up second down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's
You're
going
gonna
to
break
be
it
met
down
at
me
the
like
line of
that.
scrimmage and taken down. They'll lose a yard, and it
But
brings
I'm
up
not-
third.
With the struggles we're seeing up front for the offense today, They've got to think about changing up their play calling.
Basically, the end of
quick hitting
2017
plays in order to try and supplement the run game.
The end of
You don't
2017
totally
is
abandon
on
it. Let's try and give it a little bit of help.
Now Prescott. They'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep
When
right
you
side.
to get to a 4
He
or
dropped it.
Mom, are you
Couldn't
going to keep it
hang
there?
on in the end zone.
Keep it there.
So no 6
Keep it
points,
there, my guys.
incomplete. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense.
Why would I take it away?
It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here
If
in
you don't
this
know how to
third
play
quarter.
his,
Yeah, I really ain't.
if you have your own, you could have brought it.
So we're back in the offense getting set
I'm just
following
gonna
the call of
vlog.
that timeout. And the Cowboys will call on Dan Bailey here. This
That's how you're
officially a
gonna apply that.
55-yard attempt. Oh, they flip it to the
So,
kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
On the
And all the gamble fails. It's incomplete. It would have been a long field goal. The fake doesn't work
I can feel
out.
that
So
2017
partner,
is
last
gonna go
night
by
at dinner, we got
fast.
talking about that Miami Dolphins 6-game winning streak. But, you know, they're not the only ones on a streak right now. You got the Giants at 6 games, and don't forget the Raiders now 5 straight wins.
Go off,
And
let's
how
go
about
off,
the
let's
Giants
go off.
season? 1-2 to begin the season, lost 3 in a
Guys,
row,
what'd you
and
get
have
for
won those
Christmas
6
money?
since then. So they're on a nice little run. How about the Miami
Don't worry about
Dolphins?
hearing
They won
those.
6 in a row as well. The
I
first
mean,
time since
mhm.
2008, and that's the last time they went to the playoffs. And
I got a
this
drone.
5-game winning streak has
Yeah.
carried them to a 9-2
Yeah,
record,
look at your
their
car.
first winning season guaranteed
iPhone
since
6.
2002.
What do you get
And
from
by the
Mom?
way, thanks for picking up the
I
show.
don't know. Camera.
His mom mad at us.
Wide open receiver complete.
Yeah, mom's mad at you. We still have a
And into the end zone. Touchdown,
Come on, we do it
Pittsburgh.
tomorrow.
Why is Mom mad at us?
58
You didn't go for
yards.
Christmas?
And the
Did you
Steelers
get us
find a
anything for
way to
Christmas?
stretch their lead.
No, he got mad at
When they
you.
drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a
Oh.
house call, but he got it and took it all the way
Didn't even
home.
call.
Really
And then I
impressive
played
run after the
for him.
catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
And that one makes this a 19-point game. Boswell
Mom
now
was
to kick it
fat.
away after the touchdown.
For y'all, not for us. He was
This
backing
is
because he
fielding
didn't
a
have to get us
couple
into the
yards deep.
Christmas.
She had like $500 in her wallet.
And a pretty good return here. He'll
Even
be
more.
stopped just shy
They
of the
have a
25 at the 24-yard line. The offense for the Cowboys now working their way back
probably
onto
send
the
y'all
field.
something.
I'm gonna do it
And
for
last
the
time
last
this
year.
unit was out here,
Didn't
costly
even see my
turnover,
birthday
and
money
then
for that
that
in
turned
there.
into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times
How
have we
about
sat
the
in meetings with
let's
coaches
both
and they
regenerate
use
full
the term
health,
compliment
and there's nothing but headshots, no blocking.
offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
And this one complete to
Yo,
win over the middle.
I got the hiccups. I'm gonna end my broadcast here.